Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome to the Brother Chaos channel. I'm joined with Guillermo, and we're gonna go back to the past to 1957
Yep.
for Monster from Green Hell.
Mhm.
Yep. The two main characters are Dr. Quint Brady and Dan Morgan. They are American scientists doing research on what happens when you send little animals and stuff up into outer space
Mhm.
in a rocket.
Yep.
Now they send guinea pigs, rabbits, wasps, and the wasps are the thing that's gonna get them in trouble, right?
Yep.
All right, so they're working around their computer, and the rocket containing the wasp, spent too much time up there. They said their mutations from when they've gotten the results back,
Yep.
when they come back down, they mutate a little bit, twice the size, sometimes five times as big.
Mhm.
But the wasp stayed up a long time, and the rocket ended up falling
Mhm.
not in the United States but in Africa.
Mhm.
It was up there, 40 hours exposure to cosmic radiation. So you could imagine what's that going to do to a wasp.
Yeah.
Yeah. So overall, did you like this movie?
I thought it was good. I thought it was decent. It was an okay movie.
I thought it was fun too. I like to say, I forgot to mention at the beginning that it was produced by Al Zimbalist, who also produced the infamous Robot Monster. Now
Mhm.
that one, I'm not sure if I'm even gonna touch because it's so awful. Have you heard of Robot Monster?
I think you told me before.
A man in a gorilla suit with a helmet on.
Mhm.
Really bad. I saw it, considering reviewing it, but I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
So now, a couple of months pass by, and it comes out on the news, on the radio. Sorry, on the newspaper. They read
Mhm.
that there's killings going on in Africa,
Mhm.
and so the Americans, they, especially Quint, feels responsible. He thinks that a mutated wasp is over there killing people,
Exactly.
and he goes. They plan a trip, him and his cohort Dan, to Africa to ex- investigate, hopefully neutralize the threat.
Exactly.
Now the main people in Africa are this really nice uh,
African person, Arobe.
Arobi, that's correct. Dr. Lawrence, which is a white man. He's been working as sort of like a
A doctor and a scientist.
healing the people, trying to get rid of their superstition because they live in a place where there's lots of superstition. They think everything that happens is sort of
Is
like demons,
yeah.
monsters, crazy stuff like that. So he helps people. He has a clinic and he helps people, and his daughter, Lorna, is there with him too, helping him out.
Yep.
So the cool thing is that when they get to Africa, they have to wait a little bit in the hotel room while they organize a safari. Eventually, it's organized, and they get Mari, an Arab guide, to guide them, to take them to meet Dr. Lawrence.
Mhm.
But what happens to Dr. Lawrence and to Arobi?
So they go since they heard that the wasp
In what area? The Green Hell,
in
remember?
Green Hell were invading, and Arobi comes back saying after his blood brother died because of those wasps. He tells Dr. Lawrence that he saw these monsters when he saw his brother die.
But he didn't actually see the
He
monster at this
didn't see
point yet.
the monsters yet, but he tells them that all the animals, the birds did not stay, avoided Green Hell like the plague, because there was something there that was causing so much fear that the animals themselves wouldn't stay.
Nature itself flees from something so monstrous.
Mhm.
And it's good to want to mention that you see the creature, the gigantic mutated wasp, 8 minutes into the film, so that's good. We
Mhm.
see them maybe three or four more times, the wasps,
Yeah.
and it's a pretty cool looking monster for that time,
Mhm.
and cheesy but fun.
It was good.
So now the Dr. Quint and Dan finally get their safari organized,
Mhm.
and it's gonna be a 27-day hike across the plains of Africa.
Mhm.
Do you remember how many miles they have to hike?
I don't remember. I'll be honest.
400 miles.
Dear
Now think
God.
of this. Think of this. Hiking for 400 miles. He set up a rhythm for every day we hike 15 miles. But
Mm.
imagine they're scientists. They're not used
Yeah.
to
To,
hiking across a dangerous terrain.
and imagine the extreme heat that they're experiencing as well.
Extreme heat. But that's not the only problem. As they begin their hike with a few with
Natives.
with a few natives helping them out. The villagers that are friendly, they're helping them out carrying their stuff. And they brought stuff in case they run into the mutated wasp monster. They
Yeah,
brought grenades and rifles.
exactly.
Hopefully that'll be enough, but you'll have to watch the movie to find
You
out.
have to watch the movie. Mhm.
So they are hiking, but then they're ambushed by a hostile natives.
Mhm. A war tribe, so to speak.
What happens? How do they get out of that jam?
So after they're being attacked, and some of the villagers that were with them, who were friendly, carrying their stuff, got killed in the process. When
Mm-hmm.
they started running by the bow and
Bow and
arrows,
arrows, yeah.
they go. How do I say this? They go into a very large, tall grass kind of area. The ones you see that are very tall.
The brush, I
The
think.
brush,
Yeah.
yeah. So they light a fire and they burn it, creating a massive firewall.
Like a wall of fire, the flames, and the hostile party sort of like stops, and they decide to not attack them anymore until they get to their destination. Now
Yeah,
they're running out of water, and thankfully later on it starts raining, and they're able to collect some water to drink.
yeah,
But Dr. Quint starts hallucinating because you could only gather so much rainwater.
yeah.
He starts hallucinating and he passes out. And then where does he wake up?
He wakes up in the the nurse room of where Dr. Lawrence's hospital is with the other villagers.
Dr. Lawrence's little hospital shack where he takes care of the friendly natives.
Mhm.
Yes, and he meets his daughter, Dr. Lawrence's daughter Lorna there, and they
Mhm.
become friendly.
Mhm.
And then he tells her about the giant wasp that he thinks that's what happened. All right, now before they got there, something tragic happened. What happened, Guillermo?
Dr. Lawrence died in mysteriously while Arobi was standing guard at his orders.
Right. Dr. Lawrence said, I'm going to investigate. I'm going to go, but you stay here, Arobi, in case you can hear me screaming. And Arobi hears him in distress. He goes to see, and I'm not sure if he sees the mutated wasp at this point.
I
No,
don't
I
think
think he
so.
sees it. But
No.
he takes the body and brings it back to the little clinic hospital where he works at, and he has a stinger, a giant stinger from a wasp. And
Mhm.
at this point, uh, Dr. Quint and Dan are already there, so they put the stinger under a microscope, and they discovered that it is indeed a wasp stinger.
Yup.
And the way that Dr. Lawrence died was he was infused with so much poison that it sent um paralysis.
Yup.
So now the danger is evident, and
That is true.
even those that had doubts are convinced. So now we're gonna go on one final trek to Green Hell. Now it's gonna be 5 people going.
Mhm.
Dr. Quint, his friend Dan, Arobi, their guide, Mari,
Mhm.
and surprisingly Lorna, because Lorna convinced some of the friendly villagers to go with them and carry their things. But that's
Yeah.
that turns to hell
Yeah.
because they get spooked when they see a dead lion
and they run away.
and they run away from poison. There's a scene where there's drinking water. The water has been contaminated, and Dr. Quinn is sharp. He says, "Don't drink from the water," but one of the
Natives drink the
drinks from
water.
the water and he starts foaming at the mouth, and unfortunately, he
He
doesn't make
died.
it.
Yep, he
The rest
dies.
of them flee, so the five of them are left to go to Green Hell and seek out the giant wasp, destroy it with banging grenades.
Mhm.
Now they're on their way, and they decide to camp out for the night, and they have a bonfire, and they hear buzzing sounds,
Mhm.
which Roby recognizes that he's heard before, and he thinks that's the call sign of the monster.
Mhm.
They feel that they're being watched. He feels that they're in danger,
Mhm.
so they kind of like stay awake, but they make it through the night. But something cool happens in the night. Who fights one of the giant wasp creatures?
So you're not gonna believe it, but a giant anaconda fights the wasp. Ultimately, you see it try to do their what they're known for, strangle it.
Yeah,
Wrap around its neck
and suffocated. Yeah,
and suffocate it. But it was too powerful, and it got overwhelmed and got stabbed.
right. With the either with the pincers or with
Yeah,
the.
with one of the pincers, I think.
So we're gonna leave it up to you guys to seek out this movie and watch it. It wasn't a full episode of Mystery Science Theater 3000, but I believe it came out as a supplement on a DVD or a Blu-ray
Hmm.
as a shorter edited version because I understand there were issues with racism.
Yeah.
So anyway, I think we're ready to give our coffin count, and I'm not gonna say what happens at the end of this movie, but it's cool. They get to use their grenades,
Hmm.
and
The ending is a very amazing twist that you'll be surprised, so I recommend you watch it.
yeah, things end pretty cool, pretty cool. So my coffin rating for Monster from Green Hell is 3 coffins.
I gave it a 3.5 because I think that's good enough for me. It's very decent. It's not a 4, but it's very decent that it's pretty good and cheesy and it's fun to watch. I recommend it.
Awesome, awesome. So that's Monster from Green Hell from 1957. I hope you enjoyed this episode with myself and Guillermo, Brother Chaos channel. Until next time.